welcome to the outdoor woodshop kitchen, I suppose. Today I am going to be making beeswax polish. So what I need to do to be able to do that is I need to have some beeswax here, which it's old foundation which I never got to use, so it's fresh, clean foundation, but I never used it. So I've just taken the wire out and obviously recycled the wire. And I've cut it into strips to give myself just some idea of volume. I've got a 1 litre jug here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use genuine terps and top this up to just below that level, just below the level of the wax. I'm going to add some carnauba wax, which is a very, very tough wax and will help harden the beeswax polish. The beeswax polish can be quite soft, so it'll make it harder. And I'm going to do that by sticking this in here, fill the surrounding with water, heat it very gently, and combine these three ingredients, about a litre-ish, very difficult to say exactly, and I should weigh it really, a litre of beeswax. I'm going to top it up with real terps, and I want about 2 to 3% volume of this, so not very much of the carnauba wax. I'll start putting that together now, and then I'm going to fill these these polish tins with their sort of wing nuts on them there. So I'm going to fill some of those for Christmas presents. They're 100ml each. This should make about a litre. I should get roughly 10. But I've laid out a few more. So let's see how it goes, shall we? Let me just start putting this together. Okay, right. I'm just going to add some real terps. I just want to put some in until I can see it coming up the sides. I don't want to put too much of this in. So I'm going to go gently until I can see it coming up the sides, and I'm hoping that's going to be soon because it's a lot of terps, but let's just see. That's half a bottle of terps. Just seeing where it comes to. Okay, there's the water level. Okay, the terps level, what am I talking about? Okay, I'm going to say that is enough. Well, it's quite a lot actually. It's quite a lot. And I'm going to add some of the carnauba wax. So if I add 1 tablespoon, and I'm going to add another 2 flat tablespoons. It's all a bit of an experiment this time around, and I'm going to very gently heat that. I don't want any splashing. It has the potential to be quite dangerous, but I'm going to put some water that I've just boiled in the kettle and just fill this up. And I'm going to let this very gently warm through. Let's just see what happens. Okay, well, I've ended up with just over a litre of liquid. So it is 300 millilitres of methylated spirits, about 650-700 of melted wax, and a small percentage of the carnauba wax, and just going to let that all melt, pour it into some moulds, let it settle and cool, and then we'll see how it's all turned out. Alright. Right, well, it's all melted together. We'll just give it a good stir and then pour it into some moulds. Well, here we are. Just poured it out, and I've made 12, so these are obviously just under 100ml. I had about 1100 ml of mixture, but see these first ones, they're already starting to cool and cloud over. These later ones are still shiny and warm, but I'll let these settle, and we'll have a look and see what they're like. Sorry, when I say settle, obviously I mean cool and settle. Thanks. Right, well, here's the finished product. Set beautifully, nice colour, got a lovely feel to it as well, nice and waxy, and it's going to work well, I think. Pretty pleased with that. There we are, beeswax polish. Boom.